What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day. We made it down here to Laredo, Texas. We delivered in North Houston this morning. I left early. I know, kind of wasted a little bit of my 14, not much, maybe an hour, but I didn't want to hit traffic in Houston. The difference in leaving 15-30 minutes later could have been the difference of, you know how it is. If you've been to Houston, the traffic's nuts, and I didn't want to risk being late. And it was my first load on my own with Oakley, and I was not going to be late, but I guess it worked out. Everything always works out, right? I got delivered. Sorry, man, it's little gnats. So yeah, I got delivered, and then they sent me down they deadheaded me down here with my empty to Laredo. Even if it was a drop and hook, with the time I had, I would have had to take a 30-minute break. I would have got a little bit of time back. But with all the traffic out front, I'm going to see if you can see this right here. Because even whenever I got here, I had to wait. There's the gate. I had to wait like 20 minutes for traffic to move up. And it wasn't moving that good. Like, this guy's probably going to stop. Yep. I had to wait 20 minutes for them to move. And the truck behind them to stop. This is only one lane going one way, one lane going the other way, right? Well, the people leaving pickup trucks and bobtails were trying to create 2 lanes because the traffic is backed up from like way over there somewhere all the way around. Then there's a stop sign down there, and then the street comes up here. And if you've been to Laredo, you know how it can get. They're still backed up. So even if I would have had a load, I wouldn't have left, because I would have probably wasted all my time just to make it to the truck stop up there. And there's probably no parking there. And I do not like to pay to park. I'm against it. My buddy has a good suggestion about that. If everybody went to paid parking, then the companies would have to pay for it, because not all drivers are going to pay for it. So, I mean, they don't have to pay for it, but you would think if we had to pay to park everywhere, it would be, the companies would take it. And, I mean, I don't want my company to spend bullshit money, but I don't want to pay to park either. So I don't support it. If everybody would be against paid parking, then, look, I mean, they're a business. They can charge what they want. They can do what they want. And who am I to tell them how to run their business? But they rip us off enough inside the store. I mean, I would think if truck stops were less expensive and would actually be more like a small grocery store, as many truck drivers as they are, they could have a cooler section with like hamburger meat, maybe not steaks, I don't know, maybe a steak or two. They'd probably sell them. And if they sold them at a decent price, they probably wouldn't make a huge profit off of it, but they would probably sell twice as much. Because it would be better to shop at a truck stop if it was like a small grocery store and had decent prices than trying to find a Walmart to pull into. There are a lot of Walmarts that still allow truck parking, that there's still some Walmarts that actually have actual truck parking, but there's a lot of Walmarts that have signs that say no truck parking, but you can park there. So yeah, I mean, I know somebody's going to say, well, if it says no truck parking, you're not supposed to park there. Well, the one at my house has said no truck parking since I started truck driving. Truckers park there, and they never, ever, ever, ever get towed. There's another one in Virginia, says no truck parking. Trucks park there all the time. They never get towed. So you just got to know where you're at, what state you're in, what Walmart you're at. And it's a risk. in order for us to shop and try to eat better, we risk it. And if I'm in my own truck or I'm in a company truck and I get towed, I'm gonna have to pay for it. They're gonna make me pay for it, and I mean they should if I'm parking somewhere that says no parking. But it just sucks when you, especially if you don't have a freezer on the truck, or an extra fridge or a bigger fridge to store food, then you need to shop, every couple days or once a week. And if you're in a big city, it's harder to find a Walmart to get into. And even if they allow truck parking, they're usually really tight and small. Anyways, I don't know, just rambling, huh? My freezer went out. Yeah, I checked my food this morning. The freezer went out. I don't think it was the inverter. The inverter still works. And I don't think the freezer was pulling too much power. I do need to check the inverter because I haven't checked it yet. And if it's 1,000 watts, then maybe it's not big enough to run the freezer. But that's my mom's freezer. She's used it trucking. I've used it trucking. We used it when we team drove, and we've never had an issue with it. So it is 4 years old though, so it's done a lot of bouncing down the road. Luckily, I was able to put the fridge freezer that comes with the truck. They're quite small, but the way I packed my food up whenever I came out here on the road, I was able to squeeze a lot of it in that freezer. Now there's some of it that I couldn't squeeze in there, and I'm gonna have to cook it. There's some stuff that's in the fridge that's still frozen. This is my APU. I hope it's not too loud. I'm gonna go sit in the truck. It's kind of warm out here. Just showered and shaved, and I don't want to get all sweaty down here on the Mexican border. Let's get up in here. Yep. I still need to get to Walmart and get me a broom. I'd rather go home because I have one, and I have rugs at home too. I'm gonna go turn that vent down a little bit because it's kind of loud. We're gonna turn this light on back here. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll stand up. What was I saying? Yeah, I was able to fit most of it in the freezer. I cooked some burgers this morning while I was waiting at the truck stop after I weighed the load, because I had to weigh the load before I got there. So like I said, I left early. So while I was sitting there waiting to leave for my appointment this morning, I cooked up 4 burger patties because those were thawed out completely. Put the phone up here so it'd be a little bit better. Yeah, I hang my towel up. Went in there and got a shower, so I hung it up so it'd dry. But so I cooked those. I think I got 2 chicken breasts that's thawed out. I got to cook those, and I got a steak, and I think there's more burgers and another chicken breast that's still frozen. They might not be now, but I think they are. So yeah, that's the bad news, but we're still staying positive. Move that over there out of the way. Get my water. Oh yeah. So this is the water jug I brought out on the road with me. It's 3 gallons. And you can refill them. The the Walmarts around where I live have a water machine in the deli section, and I think it's like 50 cents a gallon, cheaper than buying the jugs. I think this little one, it's 101 ounces, 101.4. This one, or Deer Park, they didn't have Deer Park where I got this one at. It was just Ice Mountain. They're like $2, $2.50, I don't know, so it's more expensive for less water. So you buy one of those and you refill them. And I'm pretty picky with water sometimes, but it's filtered water, and it's actually really good. And we have the 5-gallon ones with the hand pump on top that we use for the house. Every time we refill them, it's like $2.50, I think, something like that. Because it was 39 cents a gallon, then it went up to 46 cents. Now I think it might have went up again, 52 cents or something. But yeah, so I got to cook some more food up tonight. I can eat on it throughout the week. Hopefully I can eat it within 6 days. I don't like to, depends on how it smells. Once it hits 5-6 days, I start doing the sniff test, seeing how good it is. But yeah, man, good times at Oakley. Like I said, we're just gonna keep pushing forward, keep doing our thing. We're gonna give it time, and I'm feeling pretty positive about it. I'm feeling good, feeling like it's definitely gonna work out. Happy so far. And like I said, man, there's pretty much everyone here is happy. You know, I think I talked to one person that was complaining, maybe two, but I can't remember, but one for sure kind of complaining. But you'll have that. And yeah, you know, shower's a shower, nothing fancy, but it's a free shower. It's not an $18 shower if you're at a truck stop that you don't have shower credits at. They're pretty expensive. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I was gonna say something else and I forgot. I tend to do that. I have to start writing out a list, you know. Truck ride's good. And you remember I said something about the last 2 Volvos I had, the seat didn't go down as low as this. This seat does go down lower, so I'm quite happy with it. It's pretty comfortable. I'm a short guy, so I don't like to sit with my leg, you know, my knees at a 90-degree angle, you know, because that's, in the other trucks it seemed like that's where the seat stopped at. This one goes down lower. I can stretch out my legs and touch the floor and kind of move a little bit and be more comfortable while you're driving. So does good, you know. 68 on the cruise, 65 on the pedal. So guess maybe we'll be hauling some alcohol out of here. I don't know. Hopefully they'll be in at 8 o'clock tomorrow Eastern time. Give me something and let me go. Let me go, let me run. At least I know they care about our safety. And as of tomorrow, I think at noon, we're not allowed to drive in Florida, so they won't be sending me there. But yeah, man, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everything's going well for you. Wishing the best for everybody. Y'all stay positive out there. Keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, and don't let nobody bring you down. And yeah, so that's it. That's all I got. Anything else that comes to mind, I've probably already said it, so I'll be on repeat, and that won't get views. I'm not really getting views now. maybe one day we will get 50 subscribers. I can go live on YouTube, and then we can do a cooking with chill on YouTube whenever I'm cooking. Man, I might make a video while I'm cooking, but I did a little bit of that yesterday. So we're gonna hop off here. You guys have a great night, and yeah, if you want, subscribe, like. It don't matter to me. You got to start somewhere. I'm just trying to let people know how Oakley is, in case anybody wants to come here and pull tanker. I'm glad I made this decision. Tanker's the way. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Anyways, peace out. You guys be good. Y'all take care. Stay safe. Stay positive, and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. See you later.